they're not in their graves.
Hey, what's up, ghouls and gals? It's me, Ryan T here, and today we're going to be reviewing Separation. Sorry, I had to take a brief pause there. I was like in between like burping and also like saying the word separation. Like there was a burp trying to like escape from my fucking stomach. That's where burps are made, right? That's where like the burp was trying to escape from my stomach, and I felt it like and then my brain was like the word separation. It was like separation. Alright, like I was saying, today we're going to be reviewing the film Separation. I just got done watching this movie. I went all the way to the holy mecca known as the Cinemark movie theater in Harlingen, Texas. And I just got done watching this movie, and I have to say, this movie is a bit of a head scratcher, a little bit. I don't want to say that this movie is necessarily bad, but it isn't good by any stretch of the imagination. But hear me out. I know a lot of you are probably like clicking off already. They're like, oh, he said it wasn't good. I don't want to watch it. But hear me out. Hear me out. You may still want to watch this movie because it is an interesting movie. There is an interesting premise in this movie. It's just the people in this movie don't really act like people. For example, the father, who is the main character of this film, loses his wife slash the mother of his child, and the father and the mother, the father and the child are the two main characters in this film, and they lose the mom, the mother figure in the family, and well, the dad, he doesn't really react to it the way you would think somebody who lost their wife would react to that. He's just like a real fucking chill, calm fucking cucumber, dude. He's just like, oh yeah, my wife, she died. Oh no, I'm sad. It's hard. And then like fucking ghosts get added into the mix because the wife, of course, turns into a ghost, and she possesses the daughter's favorite toys that are also based off of the husband's kind of successful, kind of failed comic book slash puppet line called the what are they called? They're called something. There's something to do with. There's something Grizzly Kin, I think is what they're called. They're called the Grizzly Kin. I need to look that up. I'm gonna look that up because it's gonna bother me. It's gonna bother me. Yeah, I think they're called the Grizzly Kin. The puppets or whatever that this movie is based off of. I need to look that up. I need to figure out right now what the fuck these puppet things are called, because they're like a huge component of this movie. Grizzly Kin. Yeah, I was right. They're called the Grizzly Kin. I don't even know why I had to look that up. I said the right thing, but I just wanted to make sure. But yes, they're called the Grizzly Kin, and this movie is really like focused on these fucking like characters. It kind of feels like the creator of this movie, the director and writer of this movie, like wants like a spin-off movie where the Grizzly Kin are like the center main focus of the film. And yeah, so this dad is like this failed kind of successful puppeteer slash comic book artist, and well, his daughter's like obsessed with like the puppets that he made, and so like the toys never took off, so he just kind of has a bunch of them laying around, and the daughter plays with them a lot, and she's like over imaginative and stuff like that. And so like the mom dies, the mom gets ran over, and nobody knows who ran over the mom. It was like a hit and run type situation, so that's how the mom dies. And it just so happens that the mom like dies on the exact day, or like the day before, when they were going to decide like who was going to get custody of the daughter or the little girl. Oh yeah, that's another thing. This film is basically like a family divorce procedural drama. Like the film spends most of its time dealing with the drama between the mom and the dad and the daughter as well as the nanny. Like, it spends a lot of time dealing with that. So much so that the film, I want to say that the film is like a little bit under 2 hours. That the first hour and like 20 minutes of this film are just about them going back and forth in court and him kind of like trying to figure out how he's going to make money, what he's going to do, how he's going to keep his daughter. And he doesn't want the grandpa and the daughter and the wife to take the daughter away. And so it's basically like Kramer versus Kramer, that movie with what's his name, the guy that comes out and Meet the Fockers, the guy that plays the dad in Meet the Fockers, not Dustin Hoffman. Is his name Dustin Hoffman? Is his name Dustin Hoffman? Right? No, that's not Dustin Hoffman in Meet the Fockers. I need to look that up. I need to look that up too. Dustin Hoffman isn't in Meet the Fockers. Yeah, it's Dustin Hoffman. Dustin Hoffman and Kramer versus Kramer. This movie is fucking Kramer versus Kramer, except that the wife and the husband don't ever get divorced. The wife just dies and becomes a ghost and then ends up haunting the family because, like, the wife is kind of a fucking bitch. That's the one thing that was kind of funny about this movie, is that the whole premise and whole plot of this film is only driven forward by the wife, or I guess ex-wife, being a huge fucking bitch. So much so that in the afterlife, she is still dead set on fucking over her ex-husband's fucking life. Like, she literally, death does not stop this fucking lady from trying to fuck over her ex-husband. She's like, oh no, motherfucker. She's like, you and that skimpy ass, little slutty ass fucking nanny that I hired are gonna fucking pay for me dying because I'm a fucking bitch. Like, that's the whole fucking thing of the movie. Like, I feel bad for the actress that portrayed the mom in this film, because only thing she gets to do is be a huge fucking asshole. Yeah, you thought I was gonna say bitch again, didn't y'all? But no, I like to mix it up. I like to mix up my curse words a little bit. But yeah, that's one thing that I can kind of point out of this film, is that this film is a little misogynistic in that way, in that every female character in this movie is either a fucking straight up bitch or a fucking crazy ass bitch. All of the fucking nanny in this fucking film, just every female character in this movie is like a straight up fucking bitch of some sort of nature. And that's not to say that the male characters are not any better in this film. The fucking grandpa and the dad, one's a fucking huge massive asshole, which is the fucking grandpa, and the other one is a bumbling fucking dumb fucking stupid idiot, which is the fucking dad. The only person I feel bad for in this movie is the little fucking girl, which the film does that effectively. You're like, this poor fucking child has no good guidance around her. Her grandpa's a fucking dickhead. Her dad's a fucking idiot. Her mom is like this ghost she-bitch that's just literally making her daughter's life fucking worse for her. And the fucking nanny is like a fucking psychopath. Like, I feel bad for this poor fucking kid. No wonder why she's fucking talking to her puppets and trying to escape from the harsh fucking realities of her own fucking world. Shit, I would too. I would probably talk to fucking puppets if the only thing that I had to deal with was fucking ghost asshole mom and deadbeat idiot fucking dad that fucking is overly into fucking puppets, or grandpa who's rich but a super fucking asshole. So yeah, the entire film is just like lives and dies on that premise of like the dad being like utterly fucking useless and the mom just being a straight up asshole, to the point to where her assholeness gets her out of like death. And like, she's such a fucking bitch and an asshole that her soul will not rest until she's finished being a fucking asshole. I know I shit on this movie a lot, but there is interesting things in this movie, like the idea of like the mom like not wanting to let go and basically wanting them to just be a family again is interesting to me. Like, there's a way that they could have played this movie to where you're like, oh, I actually feel bad for the mom. Like, she lost her husband that she kind of didn't really want to divorce. The only reason she divorced him because he's a fucking lazy asshole and didn't want to get a fucking job. And she lost her daughter. She didn't want to lose her daughter, and she lost her own life. If they would have played with that a little bit more, they would have had a very, very tonally different movie and a way better film. And they needed to add more suspense and more scares in this movie, because what they gave us was like some Lifetime level shit. This movie was very much more concerned with being a drama than being a horror film. It almost feels like they had the sole intent of making a horror film, but they made a drama instead, and like whoever was financing this movie was like, hey, you told me you were making a fucking horror movie. And there's no horror in this movie, so like they had to go back to the drawing board, and they're like, the ghost mom, creepy clown guy, you saw the Babadook, right? Do that in here, do that a little bit in here. And so it kind of felt like they did that because the film, it fires on two different cylinders. In the beginning of the film, it is a straight up dramatic fucking Kramer versus Kramer family drama film, and then out of fucking left field, a scary movie thing happens. Like he's laying down and he's just like, oh, my wife's dead. I'm not really gonna react to it because I'm a soulless fucking robot that doesn't have any fucking emotions, and he's just there like looking into the ceiling. And then like something like Jeepers Creepers, but some Joker type thing that's all like contortionist like is like and like walking like on the ceiling, and he's just like, oh, that's crazy. Like he doesn't even fucking react to it. I think they needed to pick a better actor for the husband slash dad. Like he is so unreactive to the whole thing. It's like if this has happened to him so many fucking times that he's like super fucking jaded by it. He's just like, I mean, yeah, this movie could have done a whole lot more with the premise that it was given. But I will say, again, I've said this multiple times, this isn't necessarily a bad movie. I was interested in this movie, and I kind of more or less dug what I saw. It's just, I wish they did a little bit more with the horror aspect of this movie, because this isn't a horror movie as the way that it stands. This is kind of just a movie about, like, a divorce that has an added element of a ghost mom in there, which is kind of funny. It's kind of funny seeing as the fact that is like the only thing keeping this mom alive is her sheer bitchiness. There you have it, ghouls and gals. Separation is definitely one of those films that I'm gonna leave up to you, ghouls and gals. From what I've described here, is this the type of film that you would like to watch? Do you want to watch a family drama that has added ghost mom element with a bunch of people that don't really act like people? You know what I mean? And the film has like a twist towards the end where if you're paying attention to the movie, you're going to be like, yeah, I saw that coming. Yeah, that character would do that because that character is a fucking psychopath. So there you have it, ghouls and gals. Separation. It's a head scratcher, but not necessarily bad. I'm Ryan T, and I'll see you in the next one. And make sure you tune in later tonight to check out Saturday Night Horror Theater. I'll see you, ghouls and gals, in the next one.